Hello everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. My name is Juan, and I'm very happy you are here with us today. If this is your first time listening, welcome. In this podcast, we talk about everyday topics in simple English, so you can practice your listening and improve step by step. Today's topic is very important, especially if you want to study or work in the future. We are going to talk about how to do a good interview in English. Many people feel nervous when they have an interview. And when it is in English, it can feel even more difficult. But don't worry. Today we are going to give you simple ideas, useful phrases, and real examples to help you feel more confident. And for this topic, we have a special guest. His name is Santiago. He has experience with interviews, and he also helps students prepare for them. Welcome, Santiago.
Hello, Juan. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm really happy to be here and talk about this topic. I know it can help many people.
Yes, definitely. I think this is something many students need. So, Santiago, let's start with something simple. Why do people feel so nervous in interviews, especially in English?
That's a very good question, Juan. I think there are three main reasons. First, people are afraid of making mistakes. They think, what if I say something wrong? What if my grammar is not correct? And that creates a lot of pressure. Second, many people don't have enough practice. They understand English, but they don't speak it often. So when they have to speak in an interview, they feel blocked. And third, interviews are important. People think, this is my opportunity. I cannot fail. So they feel more stressed than normal. But here is something very important. You don't need perfect English to do a good interview. You only need to communicate your ideas clearly.
Wow, that's very important. I think many people need to hear that. You don't need perfect English, just clear communication. I like that.
Exactly. That's the idea. Now let's continue with something very important, preparation. Many people think they can go to an interview without practicing, but that is a mistake. Preparation is the key to feeling confident. For example, imagine you have an interview tomorrow. If you don't prepare, you will feel nervous and confused. But if you practice your answers before, you will feel more relaxed and ready. One simple thing you can do is practice your answers out loud. Not only in your mind, but speaking. For example, you can stand in front of a mirror and say, "Hello, my name is. I am interested in this job because." At the beginning, it feels strange. But after repeating it many times, it becomes natural. Another great idea is to record yourself. You can use your phone and record your voice. Then listen to it and ask yourself, do I sound clear? Do I speak too fast? This helps you improve little by little. Now, let's talk about useful phrases. These phrases can help you sound more professional in an interview. For example, I have experience in. I am interested in. I would like to learn more about. I am a responsible person. You don't need many phrases. Just a few, but use them correctly. Another important point is your introduction. Your introduction is your first impression. And first impressions are very important. So you should prepare a simple introduction. For example, hello, my name is Santiago. I am a student. I am currently learning English, and I am very motivated to improve my skills. This is simple, but effective. Now, let's talk about something that many people forget. Speaking speed. Many students try to speak very fast because they think it sounds better. But that is not true. If you speak too fast, you make more mistakes and people don't understand you. So the best thing is, speak slowly and clearly. Take your time. Think before you speak. This shows confidence. Also, body language is very important. Even if your English is basic, your body language can help you a lot. For example, smile when you speak. Look at the interviewer. Sit in a comfortable but straight position. These small things show that you are confident and interested. Now let's talk about listening. Listening is just as important as speaking. Sometimes, people focus too much on their answers, and they forget to listen. But if you don't listen carefully, you can answer the wrong question. And that can create confusion. So, if you don't understand something, don't panic. You can say, "Can you repeat the question, please? Can you speak a little slower, please?" This is completely normal. In fact, it shows that you want to understand and give a good answer. Another important tip is honesty. Always be honest in your answers. Don't try to invent experience or skills. If you don't know something, it's okay. You can say, "I don't have much experience, but I am willing to learn." This is a strong and positive answer. Now let's talk about confidence. Confidence does not mean perfect English. Confidence means heavy checkmark speaking clearly. Heavy checkmark staying calm. Heavy checkmark believing in yourself. Even if you make small mistakes, it's okay. What matters is your attitude. Let me give you a final example. Imagine the interviewer asks, "Why should we hire you?" You don't need a complicated answer. You can say, "I think you should hire me because I am responsible, I am motivated, and I am ready to learn." Simple. Clear. Effective. So remember this. Simple English is powerful. You don't need difficult words. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need to communicate your ideas. And finally, my best advice is this. Be yourself. Don't try to be perfect. Don't try to impress too much. Just be honest, speak clearly, and show a positive attitude. That is enough to make a good impression.
Alright everyone, we are at the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this conversation, and that you learned a lot about how to do a good interview in English. Today, Santiago gave us many simple and practical tips that can really make a difference if you have an interview coming up. Let's quickly remember the most important ideas. Heavy checkmark, use simple English. Don't try to use complicated words or perfect grammar. The key is to communicate clearly. Heavy checkmark, practice your answers. Prepare for common questions and repeat your answers out loud. This will make you feel more confident. Heavy checkmark, speak slowly and clearly. Take your time, think before you speak, and don't rush. Speaking too fast can make you nervous and unclear. Heavy checkmark, be confident and honest. Show a positive attitude, be yourself, and answer honestly. If you don't know something, it's okay to say so and show your willingness to learn. Heavy checkmark, use good body language. Smile, sit straight, and look at the interviewer. This shows that you are confident and professional. I want to thank Santiago again for sharing his experience and giving us so many examples today. I'm sure everyone listening can take these tips and practice them before their next interview. Remember, interviews are not only about what you say but also how you present yourself. With practice, patience, and confidence, you can succeed. Now, before we finish, I have a question for you, our listeners. What is the one tip you will practice first for your next interview? Think about it, write it down, or even try it out in front of a mirror. Thank you all so much for listening, and we hope you apply these tips in your real interviews. See you in the next episode. Keep practicing your English every day, stay motivated, and never stop learning. Bye for now.